I want to share with you one of the most transformative questions you can ask yourself and live into to attract love, to attract a beloved. It's going to sound incredibly simple once you hear it, but before I tell you what the question is, let me tell you the benefits and why it's so powerful at transforming us and inviting in more love. We attract, I'm a big fan of vision boards. I'm a big fan of listening to guided meditations. And in my master's program in spiritual psychology, we did all kinds of manifestation and visualization practices. I love those, and they have been extremely powerful in my life. But the real thing, the thing that's the deeper thing, I should say, that's attracting our experience at any given moment in every area of our life, our health, our wealth, our love relationships, everything, is our level of consciousness, is the way that we talk to us, is the way that we feel. That's why gratitude is such a transformational process. And when the book about Simple Gratitude came out, Simple Abundance was the name of the book, in the 90s, I started a gratitude practice that I know was incredibly transformative of writing down things that I didn't quite have yet and looking for ways I already had it. I have minimum 10 journals full of that practice. And so without holding back any further, here's the question that I want to invite you to live into. You're probably listening because you want a soulmate, you want a beloved, you want that relationship that fills you up, lights you up. And my question for you to ask yourself is, how right now today do I already have this? And more specifically, how do I already have love? It's subtle, but a significant shift. When we ask a question, we automatically tune our consciousness to places and pockets we may have already missed where we already do have that thing. How do I already have the thing is one of the most powerful, inviting spaces that we can live into. So I know before I found my beloved, I really looked at a different lens about how I already had a lot of love in my life. I had amazing love coming from and going toward my children, my mother, my sweet mother, and many, many friends in my life. I had experiences of feeling loved, of people sending me flowers, many of the things that I wanted in my relationship, I did already have. It was not the same. And when we start to look for how we already have it, it pulls us out of a really easy pattern we can fall into of being sad and upset. And look, I'm big on honoring your feelings and how you're feeling at any given moment, but it can pull us gently out of that path of focusing on what we don't have. Then when we start to really genuinely look, whether it's gratitude or asking this question, how do I already have love right now? It raises our consciousness more into the sphere of loving, which is the place your soulmate is now residing and your experience of being with your soulmate is residing. I know your soulmate is excitedly waiting and ready to meet you right now. Have fun practicing this, getting yourself up into the areas, into the vibrational field where your soulmate can find you, where love can find you. You deserve it.